Some major news as it was announced that Triple H will be the next inductee into the WWE Hall of Fame class of 2025. The news coming courtesy of a WWE Town Hall video that was released to the public. We are going to take a look at that video, take a look at what went down. The Undertaker, Shawn Michaels, even Stephanie McMahon, all on deck to deliver the news personally to Triple H. A major moment, but a moment that comes with some controversy among wrestling fans. We will discuss all of that. We're also going to talk about one return that you can expect for the men's Royal Rumble match this coming weekend. All that and much more coming up right here in this video. So be sure to leave a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released. Let's begin talking about the King of Kings, the man himself, the Chief Content Officer of WWE. Triple H looks like he will be the next inductee into the WWE class, a Hall of Fame class, I should say, of 2025. This courtesy of a video that was released on Shawn Michaels' Twitter. Here is that video announcing and surprising Triple H with the news.
HBK and The Undertaker have made an executive decision here today.
It's way past overdue.
Though you are in the Hall of Fame as a member of D-Generation X, it is only fitting that the cerebral assassin, the game, Triple H, at WrestleMania 41, take his rightful place in the WWE Hall of Fame.
Yeah, absolutely.
So from a guy that usually has something to say about everything, I'm speechless. I'm going to kill Nick when we leave here. If you see somebody flying off of the roof, just ignore it.
You deserve it.
I don't know what else to say. Just thank you. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Get copyrighted there. Yeah, I'm smarter than that. So we have Stephanie McMahon coming in now as I avoid that copyright strike from WWE and Jim Johnston. Anyway, there it was. Triple H being announced, I should say, by Shawn Michaels, The Undertaker, Nick Khan, Stephanie McMahon, all hand on deck there to give the news to him. He was obviously very surprised. The report from PW Insider, Fightful, and others is that Triple H was indeed surprised by this. It seems to be the case that Nick Khan was the person who has been pushing for this, and it seems to be a Nick Khan decision, which would make sense. Triple H usually is the guy who, again, ends up making a lot of the more wrestling decisions, but they pulled a fast one on him here because you know damn well Triple H himself would never want to induct himself into the Hall of Fame. It had to be done by someone else. And if you want my personal take on this, I am of two minds here. And I don't mean equally, because Triple H is a Hall of Famer. He is a Hall of Famer. There is no question about it. His career, his legacy, his impact on wrestling, which isn't even done, by the way, and is likely only going to grow exponentially over the next 10, 15, 20 plus years as he becomes the lead booker of WWE. His legacy is one that you can honestly say no other person in professional wrestling has had. Both as a pro wrestler, one of the greatest to ever do it, and as a booker, he is cementing himself with a Hall of Fame legacy. It is a no-brainer to have Triple H in the WWE Hall of Fame. He is more than deserving of it. 13-plus time world champion, someone who has dominated nearly his entire run at the top, someone who has been able to be a part of some of the biggest moments in WWE history, aside from being a booker. his legacy is unparalleled in this business, in this industry. And I want that to be clear. Now, the controversy, quote unquote, comes from a perception issue. Because, and this is not my criticism of this, the perception has always been that Shawn Michaels and Triple H are kind of like, the credit boys, right? They love to give themselves credit. They love to hype themselves up. They love to hype themselves and their friends up. That's why X-Pac at this point is basically like a 3-time WWE Hall of Famer. That's why at this point, Triple H himself is a multiple-time WWE Hall of Famer, having been inducted as early or as recently, I should say, as 2019, as part of DX. And it's why the perception of them being, people who politic their way to the top and all that has never gone away. And again, I know this is a Triple H. This is not a Triple H decision, because again, if it was probably up to Triple H, it wouldn't be an issue for him. Like he would just not be in the Hall of Fame. But the perception amongst a lot of fans has caused that controversy. And for me, my thing is not that Triple H is getting in. I think he deserves it, and I think I understand why WWE is choosing to do it. They want to establish Triple H as a legend. They are at their highest peak that they have been in as far as views and revenue and all of that stuff. So to them, establishing Triple H, who is going to be the external face of WWE, is essential for them as a business. They want to make sure that everyone knows that this guy is a freaking legend. That is part of their strategy here as a business. And I understand that, and I agree with it in many ways, but as a fan, I'm also like, did it need to happen now? And of course, there's an easy retort. There's always, there's no bad time to put Triple H in, and I can't argue with that. But given the fact that he was just recently put in just a couple of years ago, it is a bit weird. It feels like they could have waited. But again, I am not going to be the one to complain about it. It is just an observation, and it's just a little critique. Ain't nothing wrong with a little critique. My boy has a legacy that no one else in this business has. He's got a whole lot of money. So what does my critique matter? I'm just sharing my thoughts, and I will always give you my unfiltered takes here on youtube.com/Real Take Wrestling. Congratulations go out, though, to Triple H. Obviously, very, very well deserving of this great honor. And now we move on to Royal Rumble news. You guys may be wondering, what are some potential surprises for the 2025 Royal Rumble live from Indianapolis Lucas Oil Stadium, 60,000 plus this weekend? Well, we know of one that could be around the corner, as it looks like the great Omos is coming back to WWE. This according to a brand spanking new report from PW Insider. Says the following: WWE is bringing Omos in this weekend. Whether he is in the men's rumble remains to be seen. So again, while his status for the rumble remains to be seen, I highly, highly, highly doubt that Omos would not be in the Royal Rumble match. You want to have your giant. You want to have your big obstacle for whoever is going to end up winning the match to overcome. You want to have the guy who comes in, looks unbeatable, all that stuff. And you want to take advantage of Omos, who is coming off of some absolutely wonderful work that he did over in Pro Wrestling Noah, recently winning the tag team championships over there, establishing himself as a star in Japan, and in many ways creating a bit of a mystique about him that he did not have in WWE, and adding, I should say, to the attraction that he is likely going to be over the next couple of months, potentially years, in WWE. Omos is someone who WWE have, quite frankly, not used well in the recent past, but I think right now they have a chance to establish him as an attraction, and there's no better way to do this. There's no better way to start that journey than making him the beast of this Royal Rumble. You don't have Brock Lesnar. You don't have The Big Show. You don't have Kane. You don't have a bunch of other big, burly, muscular dudes going into this. So use what you got. build up a new star. This is someone that fans have been clamoring to see. This is someone that fans have been clamoring to be excited about. And now they have a reason. It's time to capitalize on it. We will see if Triple H can indeed do that. But guys, let me know in the comment section, what do you guys want to see Omos do when he does indeed return to WWE? Do you want to see him toss like 50 guys out of the Royal Rumble? Potentially, it could be a 40-man Royal Rumble. There's the rumor and innuendo. But let me know in the comments section. Also, let me know what you guys think about the Triple H Hall of Fame news. Again, very, very well deserving in my opinion, but I want to hear from you. What do you think? And until next time, I'm Omer Q for Real Take Wrestling. Be sure to leave a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And until next time, be happy, be healthy, and as always, keep it real.